Wizard of Video Games, are you there? Welcome to the Late Night Retro Game Show, starring the Wizard of Video Games. I am the Wizard of Video Games, and I've already had spoilers. Oh well, that's the way we roll. It's Thursday, RTS Thursday, but don't really know what we're gonna play tonight. What shall I play? Maybe nothing at all. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just pack it all in, go to sleep. Wizard of Video Games, are you there? It is I, the Wizard of Video Games. I'm here. Star of the Late Night Retro Game Show, starring the Wizard of Video Games. From the future. The future? Our world is in peril. You must play the video game Star Trek Starfleet Command, or your backlog will grow and grow until it destroys us all. Oh no. Please, I don't have much time. Help us, Wizard of Video Games. That is me, and that is you. Get it done, son. Wait! Come back! I'll be back. Don't leave me. Oh, you will be back. Well, it seems I am to play Star Trek Starfleet Command, or the world is doomed. That was quite odd. Now then, what was that game that he said? Star Trek Starfleet Command. Excellent. Well, let's see. I like Star Trek. You like Star Trek. Can we play Star Trek Starfleet Command? I think we can. One of many Star Trek RTS games that was very unsuccessful. But now available in huge bundles on various streaming game services, such as goodoldgames.com. Visit GOG.com for your copy of Star Trek Starfleet Command. And this is the first time playing. We're going to choose Captain Difficulty and get right into the campaign. I have no idea what any of these options are, but let's go right to the Academy. Well, shall we tour the starbase? I think so. Welcome to the space station. From here you can visit any of the following locations. The Academy offers new recruits a safe place to train. Ranks and medals. Recruitment office. Any officers awaiting orders can be found in this office. You can use your prestige to request your transfer to your ship. Vessel library. You can use our own computer system to request information about known alien starships. From shield strength to weapons layouts. When you need to make major repairs or refit your ships, come to the shipyard. This is the lamest tour I've ever seen. It's just a couple of paragraphs. Galactic News. Our Space Station News Center will keep you abreast of all current events in the galaxy. Not all options will be available at all times. Any options that are not available will be dimmed out. Hey, do not do that. Player rank, Lieutenant Commander Wizard. I am ready. Captain Sulu, I cannot hear you. Tactical and full screen views. Well, this will not do. I can't hear Captain Sulu. I'm afraid I'll have to restart the game. And see if we can get it running properly. Well, that doesn't work at all. Team capture hotkeys. Alt G. Now then, let us see if this will work. It completely does not. Where did it go? It has become irrelevant. Why am I not seeing this window? That is not the relevant window. That is not what we want to see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is failing to work in the slightest. So, let us return minus voice acting. Red alert! Let's blow something up. That's what I'm talking about. Press the Z key or the fire button. Okay, computer. Don't drive me nuts, please. Ah, we've destroyed the freighter. Have we? I wasn't paying attention. Steady as she goes. Increase speed. Fire all weapons. Photon torpedoes missed. All stop. Ah, they've been damaged. Damage report on the enemy ship. Continue firing phasers. Wow, this is a leisurely paced, quite leisurely paced Star Trek game. This is quite leisurely indeed. We've just started the tutorial. First Imperial Agent, welcome. I have not played this game at all when I was younger, and apparently I am the king of it. It does indeed take forever, though not much longer than I thought it would. See, I've performed well, so I'll continue on. Shall I view the replay? Let's do it. Let's view that replay. This was riveting stuff. Look, for the first 10 minutes I couldn't figure out the controls. No, we're not gonna do this. And yet, how do I exit end the mission? Yes. No. Now I'm stuck. Now I've done it. Oh Lord, what have I done? Closing session, please wait. You can do it, computer. I don't think it's going to work. What do you think? It's not looking good. Don't tell me closing session. Ah, I see. A complete crash. Hello, hello, computer, respond. Hello, computer. Hello. Are you reading me? No. A keyboard. How quaint. Well, that completely crashed. It's a do-over. Ah, the wonderful XP background makes me happy every time. I must begin a new basic weapons tutorial. This tutorial will cover heavy weapons. I'm quite anxious to learn more about my weapons. Captain Sulu, why have you crippled all of my phasers? Ah, you're going to teach me about photon torpedo launchers. The pie chart on the photon torpedo display indicates the weapon's firing arc. I don't remember this from the TV show. Click the All Weapons button and select all weapons. A freighter has been created. "10% impulse power, Captain Zulu." A distance of 2.5 is 25,000 kilometers. But what does it mean, Captain Sulu? Do I need to be within 22.5 in order to fire photon torpedoes? You're not telling me anything. Captain Sulu, help me. Where have you gone? Who? I didn't give the order to fire. Who is firing? Captain Sulu. None of these photons are working. I forgot to go to red alert. That's the whole problem. Genius. I'm being blasted. This is going quite poorly. Now then, fire! Wow! This is taking a long time. Now I need to reverse all engines, and it's impossible, I think, without turning around. Oh man. Well, let's enjoy a drink while we wait for our photon torpedoes to load. Now then, can we really don't have a reverse. I do not feel like a Star Trek captain in the least. This is not really doing it for me. Alright, we'll take a break and allow, let's see, game speed. Ah, here we go. This should do something for us. Speech volume is at 0. That explains why Captain Sulu could not be heard. I never set the voice options that low. Don't blame me. Ah, interesting. I've increased game speed to the maximum. And yet...
Well done.
Hi, welcome, Captain Sulu. I mean, thank you.
Dire circumstances. In that case, you might decide to use the overloaded warhead option for the torpedoes.
Overloaded warhead?
On the photon
Sulu,
torpedo
you've gone
launcher that
mad.
is currently blinking. Click on the overload button that is now blinking. That particular photon overloaded torpedoes can only be fired at short range.
Torpedo.
They do twice as much damage as normal torpedoes and may cause feedback damage to your ship. Overloaded
Captain
torpedoes
Sulu,
also cost
how was the
more
coffee?
energy to prepare and cause significantly more wear on the photon torpedo
Oh my
launcher.
gosh, it costs more energy and
Click the All Weapons button. It is blinking now.
time, most likely.
Go ahead and experiment with overloaded photons. Now destroy one more freighter.
Now then, where is... Give me a 1/4 impulse. I'm sorry, this is half impulse. That's 1/4. This is half. I've taken on all responsibilities of the helmsman and the weapons officer and even the captain. Overload them. I can't seem to do it. There we go. This one's overload. They both are. Kablooey! That's what they say in space, isn't it? On Star Trek, that they say that on, you know, Voyager, Kablooey. Siri, no. What are you doing? Siri, I was not talking to you about Voyager. Now then, oh, I completely missed. I'm only 35,000 kilometers away. How could you miss? Wow. Game speed, please let us go higher than 11. Take it to 11. It's a bit funny, however, that the game speed does go to 11, you know? I enjoy a
Fine job,
good...
You are ready to learn how weapons may be grouped for linked firing commands.
Spinal Tap reference. As much as the next guy.
Click the All Weapons button. It is blinking now.
Thank you, Sulu. I will do so.
Press and hold the control key. Then press the 1 key.
I've done it.
What you have done is set all weapons to the weapon group 1.
I'm genius.
Click on the photon torpedo launcher that is currently blinking.
Now, wait, what?
Hold down Shift and then click on the other photon torpedo launcher that is currently blinking. You have now selected the 2 photon launchers. Again, press and hold the control key, then press the 2 key.
Done.
Now you have set those photon torpedoes to weapon group 2. Press back and forth between the 1 and 2 keys. Notice the selection brackets change, indicating which weapons you have selected. To fire just those photon torpedoes, tap the 2 key to select them as your weapon group. Then fire at your target. Let me re-enable your phasers so you can destroy another freighter while experimenting with weapon groups. A basic tactic is to fire your torpedoes at medium range, ranges 2 and 3, and then wait until you're in close range to fire your phasers.
Fire everything! Oh my gosh, what's that blue thing? I just shot my warp core at them. Good lord.
Excellent, Commander. You may proceed to the next tutorial.
I am the wizard of video games. I have conquered the weapons control tutorial. I'm showing great promise. Captain Sulu told me himself. Only took me 13 minutes. This tutorial details the use of mines and advanced helm controls. Now that's my kind of tutorial. Who is that meant to be Captain Sulu? Adding a little flavor text.
First, let's discuss mines. Mines are explosive objects left in space which, you hope, will detonate when an enemy ship approaches them. The weapons officer's panel is now blinking. Click on this button.
Zoom in the camera, but it appears I can't. I'd like to get a look at my ship. But I don't think camera controls are covered in this tutorial.
Now blinking. Press this button to see a mine drop from the shuttle bay.
There it goes.
The mine will display green pulsating rings to indicate it is not yet
onion
armed.
rings. Delicious.
When your ship reaches a safe distance, the mine will
Oily
arm and
onion
red rings
rings.
will be displayed.
Where has it gone?
Mines can also be placed in space using the transporter. Click
Isn't
on the
that
transporter
a little bit
button.
dangerous?
It is now blinking.
The transporter button is so tiny. Good lord.
Click the transporter mine button to activate the mine placement cursor. Slowly move the cursor away from your ship. It will change when you can no longer place transporter mines. Use the cursor to place a mine near your ship.
I'll stop. Wait.
Be careful.
Too
Your
late.
weapons officer needs to lower a shield in the direction of the mine in order to transport it.
Ah!
You need your shields. Now we're going to create a crippled freighter. It's picked your ship as its target. Your phasers and photon torpedoes have been disabled. You must destroy this freighter using transporter mines.
Oh, good lord. How can I even see? Alright, well, we're gonna buzz the freighter. Hopefully. Transport a mine right up his ass. I have no snacks available, unfortunately, but I do have some sparkling water. Oh no. Am I close enough? It's too difficult to tell. Oh, come on! He's right within range! Everett's Joy. Ow. Oh, goodness. Not since the Wrath of Khan. Oh my god, I'm gonna run into my own mine.
Well done, Commander. Now let's explain some advanced helm controls.
What just happened?
Set your ship's helm speed to 15.
Captain Sulu only brought coffee.
Click on the Helm Officer button that is now blinking.
15. 15 what? Come on, Starfleet Command. Use some official Star Trek lingo. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the helm. I'm already there,
The button that is
Sulu.
now blinking is the high energy turn reverse button. Click this button to cause your ship to reverse its direction as rapidly as possible. This maneuver is a powerful offensive weapon and a life-saving defensive option. However, you need to be careful not to use the high energy turn too often,
Wow.
or your ship will suffer a ship-wide systems breakdown.
Ship-wide systems breakdown caused by turning your ship
Four
around too
simulated Rogue
fast.
Federation frigates
I never
have been
saw that
created and selected
in
you
the undiscovered
as their
country.
target. Speaking from experience, this is not a good thing. However, you are not always alone in space. Lure these frigates back to the starbase created just now. The starbase will destroy these frigates when they come into range. Use your
Wait,
ship's
where's the
high energy
starbase?
turns
Here it
and
is.
mines to slow down the frigates to give you time to reach the safety of the starbase.
High energy turns. Wow, I'm getting blasted. I'm still... Oh. Why didn't you remind me to call red alert, Sulu? Why is red alert? Well, my engines have been destroyed. Oh, venting plasma. Good lord.
This is going to be a long...
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Sulu. Complete failure. This is the Kobayashi Maru. That's what this tutorial is. It's completely...
First, let's discuss mines. Mines are explosive,
completely unbeatable.
Space,
not even Captain Kirk himself could defeat this tutorial.
Them.
Why does it say Dick Schonenfelder?
The weapons officer's panel is now
up
blinking.
above
Click on this button.
my helm tactical view.
The mine deploy button is now blinking.
That is the
Press
helm
this
officer?
button to see a mine drop from the shuttle bay.
Wait a minute. Science officer Paul Vickers. And weapons officer T-Flock S. Now what were we supposed to do? Oh, deploy a mine.
The mine will display green pulsating rings to indicate it is not yet armed. When your ship reaches a safe distance, the mine will arm and red rings will be displayed. Mines can also be placed in space using the transporter. Click on the transporter button. It is now blinking. Click the transporter mine button. Slowly move the cursor away from your ship. It will change when you can no longer place transporter mines. Use the cursor to place a mine near your ship. Be careful. Your weapons officer needs to lower a shield in the direction of the mine in order to transport it. You need your shields. Now we're going to create a crippled freighter. It's picked your ship as its target. Your phasers and photon torpedoes have been disabled. You must destroy this freighter using transporter mines.
Good lord. I hope you didn't have to witness the alien attack that just happened. Oh man, I'm far away from this freighter. Give me full impulse, Scotty. And man, it's taking a long time. Oh no, game speed has been lowered. Why? That's why it's taking so long. Whoa, slow down. Okay.
Well done, Commander. Now let's explain some
Hey,
advanced
you can't hear
controls.
explosions in space.
Set your ship's helm speed to 15. Click on the Helm Officer button that is now blinking.
Helm Officer
The
Dick
button that is now
Schoenfelder.
blinking is the High Energy Turn Reverse button. Click this button to cause your ship to reverse. This maneuver is a powerful offensive weapon and a life-saving defensive option.
This time,
however, you need to be careful not to use the high energy
let's
turn
remember
too
to go
often,
to Red
or
Alert.
your ship will suffer a ship-wide systems breakdown. 4 simulated Rogue Federation frigates have been created and selected you as their target. Speaking from experience, this is not a good thing. However, you are not always alone in space.
I may not be alone in space.
Back to the starbase created just now. The
I'm
starbase will
always
destroy
alone
these
in my
frigates
heart,
when they come
Sulu.
into range. Use your ship's high energy turns and mines to slow down the frigates to give
Oh
you
no,
time
ship
to
hull
reach the
integrity
safety
is
of the starbase.
broken again. These guys are tearing me to pieces. Oh, just run for it, please. You can do it. I cannot do
This is going
it.
to be a long day.
Ah, come on! I mean, I get the gist. Let's move on, shall we?
Lieutenant Commander, a starship has many defenses. I will show you the most critical ones. Other
Why didn't you
defenses are
show me
covered in the
defenses
tactics
first for
manual.
that last tutorial,
As they
Sulu?
said back in the 20th century, read the fine manual. I hope you've done
Read the
this.
fine manual. That's what they said. The fine manual.
Click on the electronic warfare button that is now blinking. A starship uses electronic countermeasures, ECM, to jam the enemy's targeting computers. The more energy you put into the ECM system, the harder it will be for the enemy to target you and damage your ship.
Okay, well, why don't we just turn these on all the time?
Use the ECM buttons to set your ship's
We
ECM to 6,
essentially
the
have a
maximum.
nuclear reactor in the ship.
The counterpart to ECM is electronic countermeasures, ECCM. You may allocate energy to ECCM to
Wait
reduce
a
your
minute.
enemy's effective ECM rating. Use the ECCM buttons to set your ship's ECCM to half 3. Notice how the sensors must balance your energy requests for ECM and ECCM.
Ah, I do know this, Sulu. Thank you.
The current ECM and ECCM ratings for your target are displayed below the button controls. Set your ship's helm speed to 10.
Hi, El Guapo.
Another method of protecting your ship is, of course, your
It
shields.
is not yet one of my favorite games, but
Click on the
this
shield
might
panel
be.
button that is now blinking. Now click on the center of the shield selector panel, which is now blinking. Reinforce all of the shields by sliding the shield reinforcement slider to the right.
Again,
Now click on the science
can we
officer
not
button
have
that is
reinforced shields all the time, Captain Sulu? I suggest if it's an option, perhaps we should use it at all times.
Having good
Nancy
intelligence
Hopper.
about your enemies is also important. The science officer can launch probes and
Good
perform
intelligence.
deep scans
Well,
to
we're
increase
at
your knowledge
a
of the
disadvantage
enemy.
already.
Finally, click on the helm officer button that is
Science officer can launch probes and perform deep scans. Wink.
Click on the Erratic Maneuvers button that is now blinking. Notice that your ship is now subtly rocking back and forth. While erratic maneuvers are in effect, your ship will be more difficult to target.
Erratic maneuvers. Usually, I mean,
between electronic
most
warfare,
games would call them invasive
maneuvers,
maneuvers,
and shields, you can see that a starship often is unable to
whatever you say,
all
Sulu.
the energy you need. And that's why Mr. Scott always complains, "Captain, she's given all she's got." 3 heavy freighters known as
Mr.
Q-ships
Scott
have been
impression,
created
Sulu.
and have your ship as a target.
Q-ships.
Experiment with your defensive options and destroy these 3 Q-ships.
These are freighters. And good gravy. I can't fire seeking weapons. Alright then, all phasers. Control group 1. Fire. Hey! Why are we at condition yellow? We're being attacked. We've got multiple bogeys incoming. Oh, good lord. Wow, this is not easy. No! Please don't run into your own mine. Wait a minute. Well, shields are holding. Increase speed to half impulse. How could you forget about Sulu? Never forget about Sulu. Alright, I get it. Phasers only. Man, all of these damn buttons. There's a mine for your ass. I've lost control. Oh, that definitely was dead on. How could you have missed? How is he missing that damn mine? There is all kinds of confusion on the bridge. Thanks to the captain. I don't even know what these blue things are I'm firing. Missiles. All missiles? One missile. All missiles. Fire everything. Everything? Everything! Can I destroy even one of these ships? It will be a success for the evening. Please don't take phasers and missiles offline. Photons are completely expelled. Expunged? What's the damn word? I've used them all up. There they go. Why am I completely missing? Shoot when I'm close. I'm always close. I have yet to be not close. In fact, I can't figure out how to stay away from these guys. Alright, well, flying in a circle does not seem to be effective technique. And the shields keep recharging. Begin erratic maneuvers. Oh, geez. Well, gee, at least... No, that's a bad view. This is even worse. Well, we're in hour 2 of this tutorial, and the enemy is showing signs of weakness. They're beginning to nod off. Nearly asleep now. Under 3 range, that is so close. Right on top of them. How much damage does this other ship have? There's no way to see. Ah, here's the other ship. All of there. Sulu, I've failed you. Where have you gone? You've left me. Wait a minute, I see a... distinctive blue life bar, perhaps? Oh my god, I haven't even gotten him down halfway! Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of the hour, and I have yet to destroy one of these ships. I'll have to leave soon. If I can destroy at least one of them. Looks like I've taken out a majority of their shields, finally. And now they're recharging yet again. All I need to do is destroy this ship. That's all I need to do. Please. Oh my gosh, I see explosions happening. Nearly there. Oh my goodness, something is happening. Oh no, don't get too far. Attack pattern, Wizard Omega 7. Fire. Kaboom! My ship has been caught in the explosion because I am the wizard of video games. Ah, I need a drink after that. Ah, well, victory. Feels good. Feels like, you know, V for victory. You'll have to try a lot harder than that, says Sulu. Well, Sulu, you weren't even there. You didn't see how those freighters were spinning and there was phasers and shields. It was a mess. It was a goddamn mess. And I pulled this out. Yes, please. I clicked on it. Thank you, video game. Ladies and gentlemen, an amazing performance, you might even call it art, some might say. But we've reached the end of the hour of the Late Night Retro Game Show.
Wizard of Video Games, are you there?
Oh my gosh,
it is I, the Wizard of Video Games.
What do you say to us, Wizard?
Star of the Late Night Retro Game Show, starring the Wizard of Video Games. From the future, our world is in peril. You must play the video game Star Trek Starfleet Command.
I've played the game.
Your backlog will grow and grow until it destroys us all. Please, I don't have much time. Help us, Wizard of Video Games. That is me and that is you. Get it done, son. I'll be back.
I've completed the mission. Hopefully, the future is saved, but perhaps not. We'll return tomorrow. Hopefully understand exactly what that old guy was yelling about. Again, join me next morrow when I shall gaze into my crystal ball and discover Frogbog Friday. Good night. I'm sorry, what? Will we revisit Star Trek Starfleet Command? Of course, next Thursday is Thursday. Of course. Starfleet Command is always an option. And it's a lot of fun, though a bit long-winded. We shall see. Whoops. I forgot to say goodbye again.
Wizard of Video Games, are you there?
Stop it.
It is
Wizard from the future. Leave me alone now. It's time for bed. Good night, folks.